Well, hello everybody. I hope everybody's okay. I've just been out to Leek in Staffordshire. We've driven over the Cat and Fiddle, which is just outside Buxton. We've had such a lovely day. I love Leek. It's a very, very old-fashioned town in the moorlands. Absolutely beautiful. I took a little bit of footage of a bird feeder on the Vigelia Road that goes from Buxton to Cromford. It's a very important area, Cromford is, for the mills. It's a World Heritage Site in Derbyshire. But on the road, as you come out of, as you're going towards Cromford, there's a lovely lay-by, and it's got like a pulley system where somebody's put loads of different bird feeders. So I've always wanted to stop there, but it's normally too busy. But this time I was able to do it and take a little bit of footage. I just think, how lovely is that? And it's a very selfless act, isn't it, for somebody to keep going and filling all those bird feeders with food. Just so nice. It just shows how lovely some human beings can be. Right, so what did I get? Of course I got something. When we got to Leek, there's a lovely shop. It didn't open till I think it was 11, something like that. And it's like a dog rescue centre. That's what the shop gets the money for. There's lots of charity shops in Leek, but I love going into this charity shop because the ladies that are in there make it worth your while to go. They're so lovely, and I think it's not just what they've got to offer in regards of items for sale, but it's just their demeanour, so lovely, and it keeps you wanting to go back. We live quite away from Leek, in of course we live in Derbyshire, so it's quite a way, but I wanted to go over the Cat and Fiddle, and you have to catch that on a nicer day really, and that's what we've done because the sun was out. It was 4 degrees going over there, but when you're in the car it's lovely. So that's what I wanted to do, and we came home a different way. Of course, what did I spend? I think I spent £4 altogether. I wasn't going to leave this. It's a cone of proper wool. It's come from one of the mills in the past. I'm just seeing if I can read what it says inside. Just bear with me. It's just got a batch number. No, I can't read anything else but the batch number. Sometimes they have got colours on, but it's showing up pretty much how it is. It reminds me a bit of a sparrow, that type of colour. And talking of birds, you see I go off at tangents again. We saw a peewit on a lapwing on the moors, so that was lovely because they nest on the ground. They'll be nesting soon, and I've got frog spawn in the pond today. I think it's the 14th today, so I'm so happy about that because I love them to keep visiting me, and I think I've seen a couple of pieces of hedgehog poo, so I've got to go and feed the hedgehog as well. So I'm so happy that they're all surviving and coming back. So you see how I go off on things. But this was £3. Of course it goes to the charity to rescue dogs. So how lovely is that? She said that they'd had this in the window for ages and ages. There was this one, that was £3, and I bought that one for £1, a smaller one. But that's got lovely flecks in. And as you know, at the moment, I'll just pick this up. This is a shoulder warmer that I'm making at the moment, out of 2 cones. and I absolutely love doing it. I never thought I would. And this is one of my favourite ones. This is so drapey and soft, and it's got the old button on out of one of the button boxes. So yes, I wasn't leaving that, and I wasn't leaving that either. I thought they were lovely. So that's my £4 spent, and I'm quite happy with those because I do use them to make the neck warmers. The other thing that I've got to do, I've just mended, yesterday I mended a blouse that had got like a button with some little beads going round. I've mended that. So the other thing I've got to do, now this came from Bulgaria. So it is Bulgarian needlework, and it's quite long. It's beautiful colours, and it's got like a string at the top, like a cord, so you could hang it up. But it's no good hanging it up like that because it just goes down in the middle. So I've got a bit of cane out of the garden. Well, it wasn't in the garden, it was in the greenhouse. And I'm going to fasten that to the top to give it a bit of rigidity. And I might put one at the bottom as well. And I think I'm going to hang that up on the stairs or somewhere, because it's too nice to put away, isn't it? That would have taken a lot of doing. And that's their traditional work. And I do like to see things like that. So that's that. Very happy with that. Everybody seems to be all right, so that's a good thing. My husband's just gone to see his brother, his youngest brother. I'm one of four, I'm the youngest. My husband's one of four. He's going to see his youngest brother. He'd been to Ashbourne, the Shrove Tuesday football that they have. It's a tradition, and it can get quite physical and violent, should I say? Because they're going like a scrum to get the ball. Anyway, he's cracked his ribs in several places. So he's off work at the moment. So my husband's nipped round to see him, and he's took him a mug that's made out of terracotta, and it's done like brickwork. Well, he's actually he's actually a trained bricklayer. That's what he's done in the past, so that's why my husband got it for him. And I think he's also took him the book that we got on real ale, because they do like to go out and have a drink when they get together. I think in a few weeks' time, the three brothers that are still here, they're all going out for a drink, and I think that's lovely. So that's what he's doing. On the way back, I think he's dropping a big saucepan off for Ivy and Noah's mummy, Tamsin, because I think she's short of saucepans, and of course I'd got a spare one, so that's what's happening there. I think that's about it for things going to different people at the moment. Yeah, but I think my brother-in-law, honestly, it's after 2 o'clock, I tell you. My brain starts going after 2, as you know. My brother-in-law has got a very old tin, so he said, I'll look that out for you. So my husband will be coming home with that. So what goes around comes around, isn't it, really? I'm looking at the wrong place again, honestly, and it's glaring off my glasses. But apart from that, we're fine. So I think that's about it, really. I think tomorrow I'll be pricking out some of the seedlings, because they seem to be doing well. Everything's coming up nice in the garden, and I can't wait to show you the bluebells when they come out, because they are spectacular. I've had to smile because Tamsin, Ivy's mummy, Ivy's my granddaughter, for anybody that doesn't know, She'll be 5 soon. And she did a little bit of dancing the other night and a bit of singing, and it's ever so good, it really is. So whenever I feel a bit fed up, I pop that on, and oh dear, just before I went to sleep last night, I popped it on. Not that I felt fed up then, but it just makes me and my husband smile. It's lovely, isn't it, when you've got good family like that. So that's about it. Nothing else really to tell you about that's exciting, but I do love this wool. They've got a few others in, but one of them was turquoise and I wasn't bothered about it, and colours like that, whereas I really do love these colours. I'll try and find out if there's any more information about them, because I was talking to the lady in the shop and saying, this is going to be something that we're not going to be able to get hold of soon, because all the mills, a lot of them have closed. But of course, all round the shires, as I call them, there were mills. Of course, I've been talking about Cromford Mill, very, very famous mill. It was one of the first proper big factories to ever exist. Richard Arkwright, I think, was the founder of that. Obviously, it must have been difficult for people to work there. And I think one of the mills that's near Tideswell, that's where a lot of my ancestors lived, near Tideswell. I'd got some from Staffordshire area, Shropshire, that border, then some from Cornwall, and then some from Tideswell. And the ones that lived at Tideswell, I think one of the men, he actually helped a lot of the children that worked at the mill. So that's something to be proud of, isn't it? Because, of course, they weren't really looked after very well. So that's a lovely thing. But like I say, all the mills, a lot of them have closed. So these will be quite a thing of the past, won't they? That's why I've got them, because soon they won't be there anymore. A lot of the shires sort of come together. I was saying to my husband, I mean, we live in Derbyshire, on the Nottinghamshire-Derbyshire border, but it doesn't take us long to get into Yorkshire, and it doesn't take us long to get into Lincolnshire, Staffordshire. I mean, today we've been to, obviously from Derbyshire, and then we went into Cheshire, and then I'm not sure where else we went, but like I say, we're quite central, and we can get in all the shires, and it's lovely. And going to Leek I would recommend it to anybody, because it's so old worldy, and it's got some beautiful buildings, and they do sell the oat cakes there. There's a shop that's been open for a long time, and it still sells the traditional oat cake, so that's quite a good thing. A lot of people around here add oat cakes with bacon or egg or both. It was a bit like a staple, really. Right, anyway, enough of me rambling. Lots of love to everybody, and I hope you're all okay. Bye.